Hey guys, Merry Christmas! It's Christmas Day, and I am here with my top 13 of 2013. We're all the way up to number 4. Oh my god, guys, we're almost done. What am I going to do after this? I don't know. Anyway, it's Christmas Day. Well, it's nighttime already. It's Christmas night. I got some really cool gifts, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about number 4 on my list of top 13 of 2013. And what could number 4 be? Number 4 is the Big Time Rush Summer Break Tour. Yeah. So, Summer Break Tour. Obviously, that happened this summer. Because it didn't happen in the winter. It was called Summer Break Tour. And even though I did not have a break because I work, it's still called that. The tour was so awesome. I saw it 12 times. Yes, 12 times. It wasn't planned to be 12 times. I just kept adding more and more on. And I couldn't help it. I had to go to more. It was never enough. So, I think I started off with like 8 maybe, which is still a lot, but I ended up with 12. So the Summer Break Tour, it wasn't just Big Time Rush. There was also Jackson Guthrie. He was pretty awesome. Hey, pretty lady. And George, yay, George was there. That's where we learned about George, and we're like, who's this guy? Oh, it's George. So he was like Jackson's hype guy, and we learned to love him. So, and then there was Olivia Summerlin, and obviously we all know how I feel about Olivia. Love her. She's just so energetic and so much fun and so positive about everything. Like when she came on the stage, you just can't help but like her. You just can't, because she's just so good. And then there was Victoria Justice, and she had a whole big long set, and my favorite part of her set was, Shake. It was, Zumba people came out, and by the second show, I already knew the whole dance. Shake, shake what your mama gave you. Alright, I have to stop singing, because I'm terrible. But I was in the audience every time Shake came on. I was in the audience doing it. I did it every single time, except for the first time, because I didn't know it yet, obviously. But then I started following along, and I'd be like the only one in the whole crowd doing it, but whatever, I don't care. You know, that's how I roll. So, oh, but the best time that Shake, well, my favorite time that Shake was on was in Minneapolis, because Kendall and Logan came out on stage, and like everyone, not just the two of them, like so many people, because that was the second to last show, and that might have been Victoria's last show. I think it was. So they all came out on stage. Everyone was out there doing the dance. It was so awesome. It was so much fun, and we were right there in the second row, and I was doing it too, and it was a lot of fun. So Victoria had a great set, and by the time the 12 shows were up, I knew all of her songs too. And then obviously there's Big Time Rush. I love that. I just love them. Oh, so they sung most of their songs off of 24/7. A couple were missing. Mostly the bonus tracks they didn't sing. Well, they sung Na Na Na, but the other 4 bonus tracks they didn't sing, and they didn't sing Picture This. But all the rest of them they sung, and they sounded so good. And oddly enough, when I got the album back in June, I was like, I think Song for You is just okay. After the tour, Song for You, my favorite one ever. Loved it. Love it. And Carlos and Kendall split up the rap part. They did so good. And I think that was my favorite, like, performance from the tour. Like, that was my favorite song on that thing. And let's see, what else was really cool about the Summer Break Tour? All the awesome people that I met along the way. Like I said, I went to 12. I wonder if I can name them. Huh. Okay, so first I went to Virginia Beach. I went to that one with Laura. Not Virginia Beach. Why did I say that? But I did go with Laura. We went to Bristow, Virginia. So I got the state right. Bristow, Virginia, the Jiffy Lube Center. And then I went to Bethel, and I was planning to go by myself. Oh, I have VIP for the Laura one. Oh, and when I went up to the VIP, this was the first one of the show. Logan was like, "Oh, long time no see," or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, he remembers me. But, I mean, he could have just been saying it. I don't know. But whatever. So, because the last time I saw him was at the signing. And then the second concert was in Bethel, and I was going to go by myself, but then Court got off last minute. There's a geek about it. You should watch it. And so and I bought my ticket that day. We got them together. And that show was really awesome. I did another VIP, and that was the first time that I ever met Kat and Tila and Bethany. And I'm pretty sure Delise was at that concert. Yeah, just a lot of people, really cool people. And Bethel was that was definitely my favorite venue that I went to this summer. Actually, ever. It was really nice. It was just a pain to get out of traffic. Ugh. But, and then where did we go? Court was our next move. I think PNC was next. We did not have VIP for that one. And then, Camden, which they call Jerseyadelphia, which, okay, whatever. Yeah, it's fun to call Jerseyadelphia, but it's in New Jersey, okay?
We don't really care, though.
Well, Camden is like, whatever, but it's still New Jersey, and it's New Jersey. It's not Philadelphia. It's New Jersey. So, we're kind of possessive about our state. And then we went to, Jerseyadelphia was on James's birthday. This is when I became famous! Because the Fuse people were there, and they were making a video of, of a backstage video thing, and they came through and they were like, "Oh, who's over 18?" I was like, "Oh, me! I'm over 18." Not very many people could raise their hand. But I raised my hand, so then they came over and they interviewed me, and they asked us all kinds of questions. I don't even remember what all the questions were, but one of them was, "What do you think about Big Time Rush in comparison to One Direction?" So I was like, "Oh, they're way better than One Direction," and I just went on and on, running my mouth about how awful One Direction is. But I mean, I was just saying that because they asked me in comparison. Obviously, I love Big Time Rush more, so I don't hate One Direction, even though that video makes it seem like I do. I don't. I like them. They're fine. But anyway, when the video came out a few weeks later, I was like the only person, that little clip was the only clip they used, was me bashing One Direction. And then later than that, someone made a, screenshot me and put my little face in 4 little boxes and, quoted me. So there's one that's really funny, and I cropped it, and I use it all the time whenever I don't like something. So if you're following up me on Twitter, I'm sure you've seen the face. I send it out all the time. But, so that happened there. That was at Jerseyadelphia, and that was James's birthday. And, what else? What was next? Jones Beach. Jones Beach was next. We had VIP for that one. Delise got to ask a question. The VIP...
Our first Circle Pass.
Oh, it was our first Circle Pass. But it was
It was very rushed.
It was very rushed. Because there were so many people there. And they were, rushing you through. They usually don't say no hugs. They're like, "Oh yeah, hug, whatever, who cares?" But they said this time they were like, "No hugs," and I was like, "This is not the Backstreet Boys. Why can't I give a hug? Come on." So I gave James a hug, and then I got yelled at, and I felt bad because I never break the rules, you know that. but I had to. I don't know why. I saw James and I was like, oh, let me squeeze him. So that happened, but it was really fast. It was like get in the middle of the line, take your picture, and leave.
It was disgustingly hot.
Oh, it was really hot. It was really hot at all these concerts that we went to. Like, it was brutal. And then what was after Jones Beach? Jones Beach, and then I think Mohegan was next. Mohegan. Yeah. So Mohegan was great. We drove up there. Oh, that morning we had ice cream cake for Anne-Marie because it was her birthday. And that was pretty awesome. Because we wrote on the cake, why do I have to be so delicious? We put pictures of Big Time Rush and Backstreet Boys on it. It was pretty awesome that we had ice cream cake for breakfast that day. And then we went to Mohegan. And at the concert, we wore our t-shirts. Mine said I Heart KS on it. And Quartz said I Heart LH. And Kristen wore I Heart JM. And Chrissy had I Heart CP. And the four of us took our picture together. And it was really cool because we did the half a heart each. But Kendall leaned away from me and our heart did not come out so good. Oh, why does he do that? Why does he hate me? Ugh. But whatever. The picture as a whole came out really cute. So I think, but I was like really nervous to wear that. I don't like people knowing like, who my favorite is, even though now it's kind of obvious. I'm sure he knows. If he doesn't, then he's stupid. But but yeah. So but I don't know why. I just don't like them to know who my favorite is. I don't like to play favorites. So it's really long. How long is it?
12 minutes.
I hope it uploads. I don't know. Oh well, we'll keep talking. Okay, so what was next, Court? After the heart picture in Mohegan. How many was that?
I don't know.
Well, whatever. We went to a lot more because Courtney's telling me it's really long. And all the rest of them were really awesome too.
Because then it started being like just weekends. Like that was
because a lot of them were like, those were like a big week straight. And then we were doing Saturdays, like the weekends. After Mohegan, I think was SPAC in Saratoga. That was next. We did VIP there.
And then we added.
And then what was after SPAC? I wish I counted as we were going along because I don't remember. Then the weekend after that was, I think it was Detroit and Chicago.
We added those two.
We weren't supposed to do them. We added them. And then, I'm picturing the calendar in my mind right now to figure out what we did. Oh, and then it was, we didn't have VIP for either of those. We just added them, and we went on road trip with Kat and Tila. And then I went to Iowa. Oh my God, I can't believe I went to Iowa. But it's somewhere that I didn't think that I would ever go, and I went there and that was pretty cool. So we went to Iowa, and we had VIP there, and it was just me and Kat and Tila. Court wasn't there yet. And then after Iowa, we drove to Minneapolis, and that was our last show. And it was the best one ever, which I'm sure you all know why. That hasn't gotten to the list yet, but it will be on here. There's still 3 spots left. I wonder where it's gonna be. So, yeah, but take that part out. It was still a really, really awesome concert, and I'm glad that we ended on that one. It was a high note, and just the Summer Break tour was just so much fun. I had so much fun at it, and I can't even. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It was just so much fun. So that's it, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I only have 3 left. Oh my gosh, 3. And I I hope everyone had a really Merry Christmas and Santa brought you everything you wanted. And unfortunately, Kendall was not wrapped up under my tree. I'm going to have to write a letter to Santa asking why. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.